Hey guys, welcome back to Just GTA. Your friends will definitely be envious of you. The purpose of making tons of GTA money in GTA Online is to have the option to spend them all on the most excessive buys possible. Vehicles are probably the greatest and best thing that players spend their cash on in GTA Online, as they can serve a ton of utility in the game. So, let us go through the rarest vehicles in GTA 5 Online. Number 4. Space Docker. The Space Docker is a unique vehicle in GTA 5. The Space Docker is opened by finishing the spaceship parts collectible mission and afterwards getting back to the Omega. The Space Docker is an altered rise carriage with a Tron-like shading plan and an assortment of electronic horn sounds. Real execution is unremarkable, yet the Space Docker makes a brilliant discussion piece. Notwithstanding the necessary assortment of spaceship parts to open this vehicle, it's anything but a bit of outsider innovation. It's a piece of terrorist designing and is shrouded in sheet metal that seems as though it was stripped from trailers. You can see bolts holding this thing together, and what have all the earmarks of being plane motors are trash bins. The physical science of this vehicle is interesting. If you chance upon it while strolling around in your carport, it will shake from side to side for a long time. In any case, for a junkyard vehicle, it holds up fine. The vehicle appears to have been roused by the Back to the Future DeLorean, with impacts from 1950s period rocket fly theme idea vehicles. Number 3. Tractor. The work vehicle's plan has all the earmarks of being generally roused by that of John Deere 7810. However, its headlights give off an impression of being affected by most seasonal farm hauler models, yet in a square bulb box marginally like the headlights of a 1996 Fendt 926 Vario. The Fieldmaster additionally needs back bumpers, which means the taillights are appended to the vehicle's lodge. The Fieldmaster doesn't include turning around lights and is the cutting-edge partner of the tractor, and its taxi is completely encased, in contrast to the tractor's outdoor plan. Like the tractor, the Fieldmaster can just oblige the driver, and in contrast to different vehicles with huge tires, the Fieldmaster's tires can be penetrated. The vehicle is furnished with a tow hitch, permitting it to tow farming trailers. Regardless of its weighty weight, it is decently acceptable as far as execution. However, it isn't excessively quick, making it a moderately unwanted vehicle to drive on the streets. Number 2. Small Yellow Submarine. The submersible highlights an air pocket like a window in front of its lodge. Outside, the body highlights tube metal confining, with 2 lights mounted at the front. There are 2 enormous weight barges on the underside of the vehicle, and there are additionally different dark tanks and lines associated with the sides. There is a controllable vertical rudder above and underneath the propeller, and there are numerous lines and valves on the inward dividers. In the improved form of the game, it presently has a few lime green groups around the front segment and the 2 barges, just as additional lights on the sides for better premiumability on its encompassing. By entering the submersible, the player prepares a scuba suit after leaving it. While leaving the submersible, a submarine symbol will stay on the guide while the player is inside a specific range of it. The submarine is controlled by an electric engine, which controls a solitary ducted propeller at the backside. The greatest jump of the submersible is at around 492 feet. Jumping further will bring about a notice about the pressing factor being too high. Moreover, the hints of twisting and breaking steel can be heard. Jumping past 550 feet will show a subsequent admonition, telling the player that the pressing factor is at a perilously undeniable level. The submersible will collapse a brief time after, killing the tenant inside simultaneously. The submersible will pursue out of oxygen 24 in-game hours. Anyway, leaving the submersible and permitting it to move to the surface permits it to be reused. Number 1. Adder. The Adder is intensely founded on the Bugatti Super Veyron idea, as found in the overall shape and back sash. The plan of this vehicle likewise has some similarity to the Saab Aero X regarding the wheels, headlamps, and front fascia. And befitting the vehicle's genuine partner, the Adder flaunts excellent motor force, such as a lot that is staying among the best performance vehicles in an orderly fashion. In any case, the vehicle is relatively lazy around the corners, attributable to its unmistakable understeer. It is helpless, taking care of its exacerbated by the non-appearance of a spoiler redesign. It tends to be hard to use, and the adder's maximum velocity because of its disappointing quickening, being outperformed by most supercars in that regard. And the adder's statistical stock top speed is 115 miles per hour. In game, the adder can reach both of these rates under typical conditions. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get your hands on these. It is your time to shine with the rarest vehicles in GTA. Anyways, be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.